everyone! Today we will be learning how to juggle with scarves.
Whee!
We're gonna warm up with some games with the scarves. For those of you who doesn't have a juggling scarf, it doesn't matter, we can use plastic bags, okay? And later on we're gonna see how we can also juggle plastic bags if we don't have a scarf. Okay, so to start, first game is going to be, you're gonna stand in front of each other with enough distance, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold our scarf like if our hand was a claw, a big claw. We're gonna throw it up in the air at the same time, and then we're gonna run to switch places and try to catch the other person's scarf. Make sure you don't crash into each other when you run. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can either build up the distance, so make it farther and farther away, or we don't have that much space. We're gonna try to do throw it, spin, and then run and try to catch the other person's card. 1, 2, 3. The last challenge of the game, or the last level, is going to be, we're going to throw the scarf up in the air, run to the other person's spot, touch their scarf, and then run back to your spot and catch your scarf, okay? So it has to be a really high throw and go fast. Let's see if we can do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The next warm-up game is going to be we're gonna try to keep the scarf up in the air by blowing into it so it stays up, okay? So Raul is gonna try
Just
to
like Valeria.
Raul is going to try with a plastic bag, and I'll use a normal scarf, okay? Let's see how many times you can push it up in the air.
Again.
I think we're warm up enough now, so we're gonna move into some juggling. To start with, we're gonna learn the technique on how to juggle scarves. So, juggling scarves and juggling balls has a complete different technique. For balls, we've learned that we use our hands like this. For scarves, we're gonna use it the other way. And juggling scarves is gonna be easier than juggling balls because they move slower on the air, but it's going to help us to understand how the objects move in the air. So, let's see the scarves technique.
How to throw. So, the throw is really easy. You throw to the air and you catch like this.
Okay, so we're gonna place our hand like looking down, and we're just gonna throw the scarf up in the air and catch with the other hand on the same position. Okay. Remember, the object always changes from one hand into the other. For those of you who doesn't have juggling scarf, we can still do this with plastic bags. So Raul is going to be doing it with plastic bags, so you see it's the same and nothing really changes. And I will be using this scarf. So, continuing from our throw from hand to hand, we're gonna now try to do a pirouette. So remember, we've seen this on the past juggling lessons. We're gonna throw the object. When it's in the highest point, we're gonna spin and then we're gonna catch it again. So we have to look at our object all the time until it's in the highest point and then we can spin, okay?
In this case, the object is not gonna go
that
really
far.
high.
Okay. And try to catch with the other hand. And then try the other hand. Okay? So now that we are comfortable with throwing our scarf, we're gonna move into two scarves. So same as when we learned how to juggle, we're gonna use now two scarves and we're gonna do the same throw but twice. So it's gonna be cross, cross. If you have colors like me, same, choose a color and start always with the same color. If you don't have colors, then do right, then left, okay? So try that for a couple of times until you have it comfortable enough and continuously. And then you can try the pyramids if you want. And then we're gonna move into the three objects. So you're gonna notice how it's gonna be easier than the balls because this is gonna be slower. We're gonna hold two on one hand, same, one on the other, and we're gonna start with the hand that has two scarves. And we're gonna try to make just 3 throws in the beginning, just so we get used to, and then we will build up. 1, 2, 3. Remember, all the objects cross. Again, 1, 2, 3. And now, since it's easier and slower, let's try to make, I don't know, we can go 5 and then 10 or something?
10, I will go for 10.
Okay, we're gonna go for 10. As you can see, juggling with the scarves, it's a lot easier than juggling with balls, but this will also help you to see how the objects cross in the air. So to make clear how they both have to cross like all the time. And even though it's not related to balls, it can help us later on to learn the claws trick, which is this one. So you can see Raul is using the same technique as with the scarves. His hands are like on the other way, like claws.
Of course, it's harder than the scarves.
Yeah, this trick with balls is harder than with the scarves, but it kind of relates, or is going to.
For the future.
Yes. So now we can try 2 scarves on one hand, which is also going to be easier. And this time, when we do it, the scarves are gonna stay on parallel. So the purple scarf is always gonna be on the outside and the green scarf is always gonna be on the inside. If you don't have colors, if you have plastic bags, it doesn't matter. Let's see. And I'll try the other hand.
Well, you can also try to do it in the inside way, but it's a little bit harder. But you can try in this way.
Remember, from the in out.
Or the columns, as we say. This is a little bit easier.
The juggling game of today's lesson is going to be, we're going to try to do 3 scarves between both of us. We're going to start with 2 and then we're going to try it with 3. So we're going to stand in front of each other, and what is going to happen is Raul will start by throwing 1, then 2. Then I have to catch them and throw them back up. 1, 2. Then it's his turn. 1, 2. Then back at me. 1, 2. And see how many times we do.
You can do it with your right hand. Well, with your right. I mean, you can use only one hand.
symmetry scarves. So it's the same. He will start throwing, and then I'm gonna be first to go 1, 2, 3, and then back at him. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh no!
Okay.
Okay. Wait. Try to count how many times you can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try again and make sure you count how many times you can do it so we can know the record. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was it for today's lessons. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you also enjoyed the free circus goodie bags that we had been giving away this week. Make sure you share with us your progress using the hashtag DrillUsOnline and DrillUsCircusSchool, and we will see you next class.